giving us some indicators as to what the minister could be thinking and plotting for the next year's budget. So, some people are already saying, well, it doesn't bode well for taxation levels. We could be looking at it, higher taxes. Are they just doom and gloom, or are these experts actually, well, are they onto something? Could it be a very tough 2020 for South African consumers?
Well, certainly it's clear to us that the fact that they have a deficit, they're going to find the money somehow or the other for the next round of the budget. So the only way that they could narrow that deficit is by increasing tax. The other way they could do it is privatize assets and then get revenue in that form. That can be done. But an easy target would be to increase the revenue base, and that means you're going to increase taxes. Increasing taxes, generally, the wealthy people are being taxed at a fairly high rate. The other way that you could tax and get a fairly good spread would be to increase VAT. Now, we know for a fact that VAT is a regressive tax. By that we mean that it hurts the poor people of the country. And they've already did it once, and they were not very popular as the government when they did it. And certainly, they may not have any options. They may have to raise the VAT rate by another 1%. But the last time when they did do it, it didn't help them much, I must admit. But to fund a deficit, you put up the VAT rate by 1%. I can't remember the exact numbers, but it's going to help. So I think steadily the VAT rate will continue to go up, and it's going to hurt the poor people of our country.
Prof. Garach, listening to the minister when he was speaking, said over the next 3 years, consolidated spending will total 6.3 trillion rand, with 48% of this going towards social grants, education, and health. Just three sectors getting 48% of the 6.3 trillion. So it shows where government spending is happening in terms of social grants, education, and health. So the revenue shortfalls, could be impacting negatively on these areas, which millions of South Africans depend on social grants. Of course, education with National Student Financial Aid Scheme, investments in basic education, and of course the National Health Insurance and our health system, requiring billions of rands.
Yeah, Alan, those are all social expenses. And, we go back to the socioeconomic challenges that face our country. In 1994, the Mandela-led government clearly reflected on the socio-economic challenges, which was to fight poverty, or to reduce the levels of poverty, to create employment, and to ensure that one breaks the inequality in our society. And all of these challenges